Alright, so for this skater to hip lock position, I want you to start in the hip lock position. The hip lock position is basically this top position of like sprinting, where my swing leg is up in this position and my hip is locked, okay? It's basically a position where you get really good contraction of all the hip muscles to stabilize the pelvis. Okay, so that's going to be our starting position. So if I do this on my left leg, I'm going to be leaning into the wall, and I want you to be actually slightly leaning into the wall. So I don't want to be stood vertically, I'm actually leaning in. So if I was to take my hands away from the wall, I would fall forward. So it's slightly more an acceleration position rather than a sort of max velocity position. Okay, so leaning into the wall, I'm going to take my right leg up into like a max sprint position, and I'm going to be in a maximum calf raise on my left side. Okay, so I'm almost imagining like I am in a sprint right now. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my right leg behind me, and I'm going to reach it almost to the back corner of the room. Okay, and as I do that, my left heel is going to float just above the floor. So I'm here in this top position, max calf raise. Then I'm going to take my leg to the back corner of the room, and you see my left heel is now floating just off the floor. And this leg, this back leg, I'm reaching it towards the back corner as far as I can. You should feel a lot of load going through this left glute now. And then I'm going to drive up into the hip lock. Okay, reach back, reach that leg as far as I can, and then drive into the hip lock. You should feel your left glute working really, really hard in this exercise.